King of Food Show. How's everybody doing? This is Kelly Hunter from Hunter Seasonings and Sauces. Today, we're going to have a versus food battle. You ready? Today, we're going to cook. Get it ready for the holidays. We're cooking Southern style collard greens versus sauteed collard greens. We're going to see which one actually tastes better. Are y'all ready? All right, let's cook. The key to making delicious collard greens is definitely the pot liquor, which is also known as the chicken stock. But first, we're going to use Hunter's Caribbean mustard, which has a blend of citrus flavors that'll give it a cool pop, man. Tabitha Brown definitely loves that. Also, we got to make sure that we add a little bit of water because we got to balance out those flavors. So make sure we go ahead and add up that water. Let's do that. All right, man, I love to use apple cider vinegar, and I like to blend it up with white vinegar, especially when I'm cooking collard greens. It gives it a nice, smooth blend, man, with all those nice vinegary citrus flavors, and it's really smooth. I like to do that. Also, a little bit of hot sauce. It gives it a sweet, flavorful, also vinegary heat. Now, I'm going to use some chicken stock. Reason why I'm going to use chicken stock is because I'm going to pair it with smoked turkey that we're going to add today. You know, my vegans, you can use veggie stock. White vinegar, again, that white vinegar, I like to blend it with the apple cider vinegar. And to me, collard greens is not collard greens unless you're using a little bit of white vinegar. Now, as you notice, I say granulated garlic, not garlic powder, granulated garlic. I have a sweet onion, man. Throw that in that sucker. You know, again, a smoked turkey wing, some nice smoked turkey wings. Oh man, that's gonna be dope. Now you gotta have that Texas seasoning. That's kosher salt, black pepper, hickory smoked salt, smoked black pepper, garlic, and a splash of whiskey barrel brown sugar, dark brown sugar. That's an all-in-one blend. Now, if you like, you want to use your own kosher salt, black pepper, a little bit of garlic or so, you can do that as well. Or Hunter seasoning, which is an all-in-one blend, which is really, really dope. Awesome, man. Now, we're going to pressure cook that for about an hour and a half. You know, we're going to put it in the pressure cooker, you know, not boil it for 3 hours, 4 hours like grandma those, you know, so we're going to cheat a little bit. But first, I'm going to teach you the proper way to cut collard greens. I don't know about you, but I always cut the stems off of my collard greens. It just gives it a bit of flavor if you ask me. But while I cut these greens, see what the great Tabitha Brown and friends have to say about my delicious products.
So my favorite is the Texas seasoning. I use it on my veggies.
My girlfriend was like, man, you're bragging on your food a lot. I was like, you don't understand how good this tastes.
Texas seasoning is one of my favorites. I don't even know what Texas seasoning means, but it is good.
Yeah, girl, let me try it. All right, honey. Is it spicy though, too? Oh. Oh, this tastes like something familiar to me.
This is
Oh, this reminds me of something my mom used to make when I was, And that's what that is. That's good.
Shout out to the Tabitha Brown for the amazing product review. Now, what we're doing now is we're going to roll these up like a sushi roll, and we're going to cut it at around 1/4 inch or so. When you do that, then bam, you've got yourself a bushel of collard greens. Let's go cook. The collard greens will definitely shrink as they cook. Trust me, they'll definitely cook down. You also want to add a little water to balance out that flavor concentration so it won't be so potent. I have a trivia question. Are collard greens a member of the cabbage family, or are they members of the mustard green family? They are members of the cabbage family. Also, some people say that collard greens were founded all the way back in ancient Greece, and others say they were founded back in Eastern Africa. Cool stuff. This is my favorite part of the show. My gosh, the eating part, man. I am ready to eat. First, let's talk about one of my key components, man, is my Texas seasoning. This is kosher salt, black pepper, hickory smoked salt, smoked black pepper, garlic, and a splash of whiskey barrel brown sugar, dark brown sugar. I say that to say because normally when people eat collard greens and greens of that greens, they usually use normally salt and pepper, but we just took it to the next level. And a little bit of my Caribbean mustard, throw that in there, man. It never hurts. It definitely takes that to the next level, man. Other than that, I'm ready to eat. We're gonna start off by me tasting the Southern style collard greens, man. It's my favorite part. Oh, by the way, you cannot have collard greens, and we in the South, you cannot have collard greens without cornbread. You already know, man. Had to throw some cornbread in there, man. I'll do a video about that in the future, but let's taste. No more talk. Starting off with the Southern style collard greens. Perfect blend. Perfect blend. Great chew. Crunch it has a little crunch to it, but man, it chews right through. Really good stuff. You don't have to add any hot sauce, you don't have to add anything to it, man. It's all in there, man. Let's go with the sauteed greens. Wow. Sauteing that pot liquor really took it to the next level, man. It's really bold. It really punches you, man. It's definitely on the crunchy side because it's sauteed for about 20 minutes. My gosh, I can still taste it. It is really, really good. If I had to choose, to be honest, this is excellent, but I think I'm biased to Grandma Auntie. I'm going to go with the old school Southern style collard greens, but they're both dope, man. Get ready for holidays. Man, I'm going to holler at y'all. Peace.
His sauce brought us together. First thing she made for me was some pulled pork with some of this sauce. I'm telling y'all, you do it, fellas, be careful now. If she act like she knows what she's doing and she put that in there, you caught. You're done. I mean, it's over. Just know you stand at that point.
He never left.
And we can appreciate Hunter for putting that together for us. I found the best thing that ever happened to me. All because of the sauce.
I'm about to start crying.